Hello everyone, I'm Dan the Man, and welcome to this bonus Big Brother video. Although Sunday's episode is aired, this will not be a recap of the nomination episode, or what happened on the live feeds. I've saved my thoughts on those things for this weekend as always. Although I definitely think everyone should watch Wednesday's episode, as a lot of you should like it based on what happened in the live feeds. But as always, with the exception of Head of Household wins when not aired, I don't want to give away any spoilers. But I had the day off work, so I thought I would do an extra video. This one is my speculation on what the remaining apps, both the crap app and the power apps, might do. This is just my speculation. I have no inside sources or anything like that. I'm not nearly that important. So I could be way off base. But as always, when it comes to Big Brother, it can be fun to speculate. So off we go. First off, I'll cover the crap apps, which by the way I'm actually enjoying. At least so far, they don't seem to really be things that hinder the game, but a fun little break from the fighting and backstabbing. And due to the way the crap apps are awarded, i.e. to the person's name who is least answered in the questions, thus likely the least boring, it gives them and the editors a chance to take the people who tend to blend into the background and bring them up front to show their personality and give the fans something to care about with them. So I dig it. So on to my speculations. First up is fake news. Honestly, I wish they had called it something else. Anything else. It fits the theme well, but man oh man, if I never hear the words fake and news said together in that order again, it will be too soon. But as far as the app, I have no idea. Given the two we have seen so far have been humorous and not really anything affecting their game, I'm going to assume the rest will be like that also. With that in mind, it will probably be some kind of fake headlines about the person who selects that app. Likely calling people into the living room and showing it on the monitor, either as website headlines or maybe as a fake news story with an anchor, possibly a real CBS anchor, Julie Chen, past house guest, something like that. Something humorous about them that clearly isn't true, but might possibly embarrass them. It's the best I got. Read it is a hard one also. I can only assume they'll give them something to read out loud. Not sure what that would be, but guessing it will be some kind of story or something that's delivered sporadically, and they have to stop everything and read it out loud before they can do anything else. Spam? Obviously something themed around spam, but can't think of how they could work that into Big Brother. Maybe raining something on them randomly or something? I mean, I know what spam is, but I can't think of how they could spin it to relate to the house. I think they'd be forced to eat canned spam, but that's so similar to the other crap app that I hope they wouldn't do basically the same thing twice. Now with that out of the way, my speculation on the power apps, which will have actual effect on the game, at least presumably, rather than just give Big Brother material for a funny montage. Redraw would seem to be the most straightforward. I can only assume it would mean if you don't like the veto players drawn, you can have one or all of them redrawn. That or you would replace one with yourself or maybe someone else, making a true backdoor impossible, at least on the person who had the app. Guess like the others, it would only be used once, although it would probably be in play for a long amount of time, given this is not a super useful power compared to the others. Upgrade? Well, that's vague for sure, but I think you would have some kind of advantage over the others in competitions of your choosing for the next however many weeks. If so, that could be a huge one, especially if you're in a spot where you need to win a veto or head of household. If it's this, it would likely be a one-time in some predetermined number of weeks. Identity theft is the most intriguing. Not sure what it would be. I guess switching places with someone, likely in a veto competition because I can't think of where else you would replace someone, unless it would include replacing someone that had a household competition where you're the outgoing head of household, and thus having a shot at 2 head of households in a row, but I hope not because I don't like the sound of that. It would be messed up if it would allow you to take the head of household's place, either canceling their win, or maybe even just taking their place for one of the nominations or veto ceremonies, thus putting up whoever you want instead of who they want. And well, those are my guesses. This video should be useful, as when it turns out I'm way off on every one of them, it will serve as evidence I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. And it will be on the internet, so it will be live forever. So much fun. Before I go, I have reached 100 subscribers. I know that's not a milestone that most would celebrate, and it took me 2 years to get that milestone, but when I started these videos, I honestly didn't expect 15 subscribers, so I'm thrilled to have 100 subscribers. So thank you everyone who subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See how I got that plug in? Thanks for watching. I'll be back in a day or two after the live eviction for my thoughts on who went home, the new head of household, and everything else worth chatting about. I'm Dan the Man, and I'll see you next time.